Sammy has been working on his place command, and I'm going to show you how it is we've been working on that. So I'm going to get Sammy's attention. Hi, Sammy. And I'm still using a little bit of a lure to get him on the corona bed. But once he gets on there, all 4 feet, it's on place. Good boy. Good. Good boy. Give him a reward once he's on there. I'm going to walk around. I want him to stay on the corona bed. Tell him prior to stepping off. I'm just going to walk around. Good boy. I can reward him as I come back closer because he's not coming off. And the release is, okay, good boy, good job. Good job. So we'll do that again. As you see, I want Sammy to step up on his corona bed and not come off until given the release. Ready? Running back on there, telling him, place, good boy. And I can pet him while he's on there. Good boy, tell him, so he does not step off prematurely. Good boy. Using those positive marker words to reassure him he's doing what he needs to. And you'll see me walking around, trying to tempt him if he wants to come off. So I can correct him, just tell him, let him know I don't want him to. Good boy. Once he realizes that he didn't step off and he stayed right back on there and settled back in, told him, good boy, and gave him a reward. Good boy. And again, the release is, okay, good boy. So as you'll see with the place command, it is not as structured as sit, stay, or down, stay. I don't want to tell him to get on here and hold one position such as a sit or a down. I want him to be on here and just be content. Sammy. Get him back up on there. Place. Good boy. Good place. Like I said, he can sit, lay down, walk around, whatever makes him happy. I just want him to go to this spot and be content. Obviously, it's not to the point where I'm across the room and I could tell Sammy place and he runs there. We're still in the beginning factors of this. And there is another puppy in the room, so it is a little distracting. And he does definitely want to go play and get off the corona bed. But he's just going to wait it out until I give him the release. Good boy. And as I was saying, this is not as structured as sit, stay, or down, stay. He's allowed to move around. He's actually also allowed to have a toy or a long-term treat on here. We want him to go here and just be comfortable. We want it to be that he has something to do. We don't want him bored either. Good boy. And again, just using that when he goes to step off prematurely. Just on And when he does step off prematurely, getting him right back on there. Not pulling him on by any means. Just getting him right back on there. Good boy, good place. And we start right back over with it. I'm not going to give him commands like sit, down, or stay, or anything like that while in this. I just want him to go place and have it where this becomes more of a, all right, I'm going to go sit here and be content and relax area. Good boy. Using this tether just to make sure he doesn't step off prematurely. And I'll give him the release, which is okay. Good boy. We are working up on our times of how long he is being on here for. He's doing really, really well with this. I'm going to do it again. Place. Good boy. Good place. Again, not very structured. Put him right back on there. Place. Good boy. Good boy. Eventually, we won't have the leash on. I'll be able to just designatedly say place. Of course, this is something you'll have to continue working on at home. It is a command that takes a lot of practice and a lot of time, but he's doing really well for just starting to work on this. I'm very happy with his progress for just where it is now and for how long we've been working on it. Okay, good boy. Good job. Good job. So it doesn't necessarily have to be the corona bed that is his place in your home. It could be the kennel, it could be a dog bed, it could be just one spot you want him to go and be designated as his place. Sammy. So we'll do place one more time. We have someone come in and it is a little distracting. That's perfectly fine. Working through distractions. Sammy. Good boy. So make his noise, get his focus back, and I'll lure him right back into place. Place. So you broke away from place prematurely. Gonna get that focus back with some treats right away. Good boy. Good. I'm gonna give him lots of praise. For being a young puppy, it is really hard to work with distractions, especially because Sammy loves to greet everybody who walks by him. So when someone does that, he wants to break away, go say hi, and this helps with our training to work through it. Having somebody walk through the room, getting his focus right back, and getting getting back into the place. It is going to help him to build this command and get stronger and stronger. Good boy. And so see, I'll get back away, give him some distance, because eventually I should be able to walk away and Sammy hold this command. Place, good boy. And once in a while, you'll hear me say place as a reminder while I give him the treat. Good boy. And as I said, we're building up time, so he's not necessarily sitting here for 10 minutes at this point, but he's holding it for a few minutes, and then I give it a release. Okay, good boy. Good job. So we'll do it one more time. I'm going to tell Sammy. Good boy. Place. Good. And as I said before, he can have a toy, a long-term treat here. We don't want him to be bored, especially if he holds this command for quite some time. We want him to have something to do so that he has something to focus on. But as long as you continue working with him in your home on this command, it should get stronger and stronger, and you should hold it even longer. So I'm going to let him check out what he's doing. I'm going to have him hold it for just one more minute. And again, the tether is just to make sure he doesn't prematurely step off. I'm not going to ever yank him back on there. It's just more so like, I'm going to let you know you're not supposed to. He's going to hit the end of the leash before he even steps off. Just as a reminder, I don't want you to come off yet. But you'll never see me pulling him on the corunda bed. You'll never see anything like that. I want him to go on with his own accord. And he's doing really well with this. Like I said, just going to have him hold it for another moment or so. Doing very, very well. Very good boy. Again, using those positive marker words while he's holding it, just to assure him it's okay to tell him good boy while he's doing this. Like I said, it's not a very structured command like sit, stay, or down, stay, where you want them to hold a specific position until given the release. He's allowed to lay down, walk around on the corunda bed, just as long as he doesn't physically step off until given the release. And I'm going to give him the release now, which is, okay, good boy. Give him a little jackpot, which is a little handful of treats. Give him a couple more. He's doing really well with this. I'm very happy with where he's at with this command. He's doing very well for not working on it for very long. And we've been working on it every day, and as you see, he's grown and grown. He's a very smart pup, picks up on things quite easy. Sit. Good boy.